This is the ABC 17 Storm Track Insider Outdoors, sponsored by M. O'Alley and Sportsfield Real Estate.
The cooler temperatures might have some outdoor enthusiasts excited for the opportunity to see migrating ducks this fall.
ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Chance Gotch dives deeper into migration tracking of ducks and how weather can have some major impacts in tonight's ABC 17 Storm Track Insider Outdoors at 6.
Average temperatures continuing to decline and the amount of daylight we see each day decreasing. A lot of hunters are going to be looking forward to being out here in the marsh this upcoming duck season. I got the exciting opportunity to work alongside the Missouri Department of Conservation for duck banding to help duck migration patterns. Hundreds of wood ducks slowly fly in and swim up along the shore of Ted Shanks Conservation Area with the promise of corn and milo piles until the detonation is cued, sending rocket-propelled nets flying to safely capture over 200 at a time. These ducks are then safely tagged with the metal band with specific numbers and recorded by MDC personnel. Connor Wilson with MDC explains how these bands are helpful.
So we can band wood ducks, which helps keep track of their migration. So we know where we got the bands at here, and then whenever a hunter or somebody finds a dead bird, they report that band number, and that then tells them where that bird was last saw or died at, which then gives us a over time tracking of their migration.
These bands can help tell an important story on where and when ducks migrate. This can then help biologists determine the whys behind pattern changes to help better sustain future populations. One of the major factors behind migration is weather.
Cold has a big factor. As it gets colder, certain ducks will migrate earlier than others, but as it gets colder, they push farther along and they stay in front of like an ice line. We can kind of see if migration is changing over time, whether that's from warming weather or if the winters tend to get colder, whatever it is, you can track that change of migration over time. And then through that, we can change our habitat management to better suit the ducks.
Mike Brazier is a senior biologist with Ducks Unlimited and host of the Ducks Unlimited podcast, who sat down with me just this morning to discuss the population numbers of ducks in the United States and Canada. So the duck population numbers just came out for the North American Habitat Survey, and those numbers just released yesterday. What have you seen with the new numbers for this year?
The big take home from this year's report is that for the first time in about 8 or 9 years, we actually saw an increase in the total duck breeding population size, up 5% from last year to about 34 million breeding ducks in what we call the traditional survey area.
A portion of these increasing numbers are due to positive weather conditions across duck breeding grounds. Reporting for tonight's ABC 17 Storm Track Insider Outdoors, I'm meteorologist Chance Gotch.